Hey, welcome back, Riches! My name is Misty/Kanexia, and this is the 5 Anime of the Week! Yeah, if you're familiar, we used to have a show called 5 Anime of the Day. It's a little trickier to have, like, all the days, so I decided to downgrade to weekly episodes. So we will have something consistent that you guys kinda liked, and to be honest, I really had a lot of fun doing them, so I didn't really want it to end. But if you're brand new to the show, it is very simple. Pick 4 anime at random. The 5th one comes from my personal recommendation, and we get to explain them a little bit roughly, and then I go more in depth, and you'll see it's very straightforward. So without further ado, let's pick the very first one on this list. I didn't pick a theme for this week because I didn't really know where I was going, but doesn't matter. We're gonna go with all genre, and we got Utano Prince Sama. Ladies, I gotta please you once in a while, as I always do. And we are gonna talk about some of the finest musical composition that you can have. Look, I'm not gonna lie, they have some pretty decent music. It's a reverse harem. Let's play the clip, and you'll see just how majestic this can become.
先輩グループのカルテットナイトからも良い刺激を受けている毎日です。ナナミー
Entry number 1, Utano Prince Sama. Ladies, prepare to wet your panties like never before. In this incredible music adventure of pop idols, all more bishi than the last one. Step in the shoes of Haruka, your generic bland white girl, which has the personality of an ironing board. She wants to write a pop song and all these pretty boys to perform it. Which, yeah, we'll admit, the songs are pretty catchy. And the visuals are really neat too. I mean, besides my burning hatred for harem, because the character never end up picking a mate, and you end up at square one after 26 episodes, it's a pretty solid show. I'm not saying it's the case in this anime, you'll have to find out for yourself, and what better place to do so than on Crunchyroll.com/Misty. They got so many great anime in HD, with accurate subtitles, you can't go wrong. I give Utano Prince Sama a 7 out of 10, cause of pretty color. That's my jam.
お疲れちゃん。トリプル S の開会式で歌うというのはすごいことなんですね。子供の
So how'd you feel about Utano Prince Sama? Is it something you'd like to check out eventually? I mean, maybe not, but it doesn't matter. We got the second one right here. It's gonna be just the perfect thing for you. Oh, Celestial Metal. In Japanese, it's Sorano Metal. Very beautiful show. It's kind of a slice of life drama show. I liked it. I don't think it's gonna be up the beat of a lot of people. I think there's 12 or... yeah, I think 12, 13 episodes. Unless they made a second season, which I'm not aware of. But, an interesting pick. Definitely, so, play the clip? I'm gonna be playing the clip because it just doesn't work for me anymore. Well, she'll be back someday, I'm sure. Entry number 2, Sorano Method. Sorano Method is a bit of a fantastical story about a flying saucer UFO who appeared in the sky out of nowhere. The main girl character and her friends made a wish, and she later moved out to Tokyo. It's 7 years later that she returned to the small town to find a peppy young girl named Noelle, with whom she spends a lot of time. It's a slice of life drama type of show, but it can be quite forgettable if it doesn't strike any chords on you. It has its cute moments, it's well balanced, but it won't bring you much to remember it down the road, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. If it seems appealing to you, however, I highly suggest you check it out on Crunchyroll. They have that one too. How are the picks so far? Are they varied enough? Do you want something else? I got you, fam. Don't worry. We got the very cool pick that is Blast Right. Wow, okay. Did not expect such a show to be here. Very action focused. Came out in mid-2000 if I remember correctly. I don't think I do. It's an interesting show. I don't really remember much about it except that I didn't hate it, so that's a perk. I just play the clip, I'll tell you more about it.
煙の中から人影が出てデモニアクです
Entry number 3, Blast Rider. $5 says I pronounced that wrong. Blast Rider is such a cool premise that floats under the radar. The story is about a modern Germany that is overrun by biomechanical creatures. When someone dies, their corpse transforms into these weird demon-like beasts, so there's a group set out to defend humanity from these monsters. Out of those people, some have demoniac powers as well, which make for some very high-tech action battles. This show has its up and down moments, some character being more likable than other. If you don't get hooked by the very first episodes, there's a high chance you'll find the ride to be mild through and through. But I saw this show way back in 2010, and I had a good time, so if you want to give it a try, check it out on Crunchyroll. It's there too. Man, my Crunchyroll plug is on point today. So we got 3 out of 4. It's very varied so far. Let's hope we get the final one that's just gonna be up your alley, because I know how your time is precious. Oh! Yojo Senki! I don't think I've talked about it. I don't think so. Tanya Evil. Very interesting. One of the anime that came out this season. I suggest you check it out. It's a very different type of anime that you don't really see. Yeah. Just play the clip. You'll see what I mean. Just play the clip. Entry number 4, Yojo Senki, or in English, Saga of Tanya the Evil. It's a story that's really nothing like the others. It's about a lolly. Yes, your very favorite type of little girl, except she's actually an old man inside of her. Yeah, that sounds like the description of pedophilia, but no, I mean, he's an old man transformed into a little girl who is also the leader of a military squad. She got amazing powers and blow the fuck out of every bad guys. You know what, I really don't know how to describe this anime without making it sound sexual, so it's a pretty show. Not meant to be inappropriate, but this little girl is a massive levels of crazy. It's a great watch. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And if you want to check it out, swing by Crunchyroll. They have it there too. And finally, my recommendation for today is gonna be KonoSuba. KonoSuba is a very upbeat anime about a guy that dies and gets sent into a new world, and then he requests a goddess to be his partner. It's a great comedy anime that I just started watching, and I'm having such a blast just watching every episode. There's 2 seasons out currently. It's a fun time all around. If you're looking to just enjoy yourself, check out KonoSuba. I know a lot of people just don't really like it. I'm having such a good time watching it, so it's my recommendation for today. Check it out. And finally, entry number 5, Misty's Choice, KonoSuba. KonoSuba is an anime that came out last year in early 2016. I didn't pay it much mind back then because, well, I had other things going on, but now that they released season 2, I've managed some time to check it out and I'm having such a blast. The comedy is rich and the characters have all original personalities. I'm the kind of person who likes to see flaws in character and that just makes them more vibrant. If you want a great production comedy story about a guy who died and ends up in a world entirely new with a task that's bigger than himself, well, there's nothing I can highly recommend more than this one. I'll give it a 9 out of 10, and it's also on Crunchyroll like the rest of the shows today, so I hope you can check this one out at least. So that's all the time that I have for this week. Come back next week where we'll do another round of this if you guys like it enough, if you want me to continue playing it. They're kind of simple to do, it's just really time consuming to do like 4 of them in a week. So by doing one, at least people who like this type of show, they can come back to it and it's gonna be rolling for a bit if you guys want me to continue it. And don't forget the ever so meaningful proverb from Germany, you can't get blood out of a stone. Unless it's a bloodstone.
see